Guten Tag. Wie geht's heute? No, your YouTube is not broken. I said, good day. How are you today in German? Now, you probably remember my breaking language barriers video in which I had said that I speak German and I would like to learn Italian and I speak just minute Spanish and barely any sign language. But in that video, I was demonstrating, just that, breaking the barriers of language because, we live in Texas and then there's so many people who speak Spanish who might not know English very well or such. And then so one of the ways of making friends and just getting to know people is to be able to speak their language and vice versa. So, but what do you do if you don't know their language? How would they know what you're trying to say? How would you know what they're trying to say? Well, not exact words. You wouldn't know what they're saying it means. But anyone could do this. Say, I got something in my glasses. Oh my gosh. Say, you are at the grocery store, and this has happened to us several times. We're at the grocery store with somebody either behind us or in front of us, and if they're in front of us, they're checking out, obviously, first. Or if we're checking out, someone's waiting on us so they can have their turn. Occasionally, that person pays for us, We didn't ask them to. In fact, we usually don't even know who they are. And, we're just like, thank you so much. We were just like so grateful to these people because it could be, maybe it was $2, maybe it was $20. It's just whatever we had in our cart, and then they wanted to show us that they love us, because certainly you wouldn't pay for someone's groceries that you hate, right? Or that you're like disgusted with or something, So I thought, that is a nonverbal way to show somebody that you care, even if you can't like say it to them, We've had that happen several times. We were waiting for the bus this one time, and a man pulls up and he's like, hey, I want to give you guys something. We're like, okay, cool. We didn't know this person. And I'm like, okay, cool. I hold up my hand, and he puts a bill into my hand. And he's like, hey, I just won the lottery. And we're thinking like a scratch off or whatever, right? I'm sure. And he's like, I want you guys to have this. And then we say goodbye, have a nice day and stuff. We part ways, and I kind of briefly looked at it, right, when he gave it to me. And I'm like, oh, hey, Jason, cool. He gave us a 10. And he says, Joey, look at that again. It's not a $10 bill. And I look at it, and it was $100. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this stranger just pulled up and gave us $100. Like, what the heck? That guy obviously had love for somebody he didn't even know. I believe that happened to you, huh?
This past
in December.
Right before we went to the concert.
Keep talking while I get this off my glasses.
Yeah, I was. I learned to Hobby Lobby to get a canvas for an art piece, and I was just minding my own, waiting for the bus like I had done several times this past season because it was a busy season for doing art, and so I'm just minding my own. I'm watching people as they drive by and everything, and this lady pulls up behind me, and so of course you get that weird feeling that somebody's looking at you, and I don't want to be snuck up on, so I turn around and she's like, "Here, sir, I want to give this to you," and she didn't hide it whatsoever. And I looked at it and I immediately said, I can't take this. I can't take this $100 bill. That's too much. And she's like, no, I insist. And she got in her ride and left. and then she
Forced it on you.
for real. And then she was in her car and she stops and she's like, do you want me to get you anything from, I think it was Chipotle it's over in that area or something or other. And I'm like, no, I'm all right. I'm getting ready to go home and get some coffee or whatever. Because it was a little chilly, yeah. And so she's like, oh, okay, Merry Christmas. And I was like, to catch me off guard and for me not to have anything to say is you've got to be really, really good to get me off guard and catch me speechless. And
so again, he didn't know her at all, huh?
Never saw her again. I mean, never saw her before and never saw her again.
Yeah, and so, I mean, bless you.
Excuse me.
Oh, it could be something as simple as saying bless you. I mean, there's so many ways to show that you love somebody. Money is always a good, and it really helped us. That's when we went to Dallas and for the concert and stuff like that. So
that was like, that was literally our motel room paid for by a complete stranger.
And we try not to carry like cash on us, generally, but if there's someone behind us or in front of us at the store, we'll try to pay their way when we can, or we've paid someone's tab during lunch. We've paid, in line at Subway. We've done that, and we've had that done for us. Dollar General,
it's just a way of paying it forward.
And so, you don't even have to. And maybe you're really shy and you don't know how to say I love you, or but there's just so many ways to show it without even saying anything. And then again, if they're rather speaking language and you can't say it, there's just so many ways to show it.
And we hear different things, and let's face it, guys and girls are wired differently. And so when a guy does something for a girl that he would consider showing love,
I heard that one thing that guys do, like say their woman has a car, I've heard that one way a guy would show their love is to say go get the oil change for that car, or make sure the tires are not flat or something, you know. But I hear a lot of girls, they kind of get upset, like, oh, well, they want to be taken out to the movies, or they want flowers, or, but personally, me, like, if Jason sees that my tires are low and he goes down to the thing and airs them up for me, I mean, that's love. He wants me to drive safely, right? He wants to make sure that I'm not going to go down the street and get a flat and have to call AAA, and you know, so that's love too. I mean, I had another example. Shoot, when you were talking, and then I was like, oh, remember it. Oh yeah. In fact, another thing that Jason does for me. Okay, ladies, you know, this has all happened to you at one point or another. Okay, you're in the bathroom or you're taking a shower, and you realize you got like one pad left, right? You got one tampon, one pad, something, and you're like, oh crap, you know, what am I gonna do? You know, Jason's gone to the store himself and gotten my pads before. And he doesn't care. It's not like embarrassing. It's just a product. You know, we know a lot of people who are embarrassed to show that they're buying it, but I mean, let's face it. I don't know what the statistics are, but I think probably 40% of all ladies have this issue, and so we need those types of things. Well, he doesn't mind going down and getting them for me. One time, I think it was kind of cold, huh? I'm sure not one time, you know, but it was kind of cold, and he just...
One time in 18 and a half years.
But it's just that, like, he'll just go do that because that's what I need, you know? So, in fact, I have a challenge for you. You know, Lent is coming up. Now, it's a Catholic, observation or tradition, or but anyone could do this, and it's just, you know, I think it was 2 or 3 years ago, Jason was having a hard time thinking of what to do, and Lent is from Ash Wednesday, which is this March 6th. Is that Wednesday, March 6th? Yeah, and it goes until Easter. That, I said in another video, I think, is the time where you give up something to show your love for Jesus because of what he gave up for us. Now, I know if you're not Catholic and you don't, you know, believe in that kind of thing, I mean, that's not, you know, a problem. But a lot of people who aren't Catholic, I know, they do this practice anyway. So my challenge to you, and what I asked Jason to do a couple of years ago, is just say something nice to somebody. It could be somebody you know, but don't just say nice to the same person you know every single day. Say something nice to somebody every day. Maybe you don't know them, maybe you do. You could smile at them. A smile could change somebody's entire day. You could tell a stranger, I don't know, you like their hair. You know, you can give somebody a $5 bill. You can, you know, just do something nice for somebody every single day. He did well.
Considering where it was in my head, yeah.
He did well. Sometimes it was friends, but that's okay. That's fine. Sometimes it was a stranger. He worked at the doctor's office, and so he saw people coming in and out of there every single day. Open the phone. And so, but yeah, that's my challenge. I try to do it every day, whether it's Lent or not Lent, or, you know, just because I like to smile. I smile at people. I say, oh, I like your hair, or I'll notice like their nail polish or something. Oh, I love your nail polish, or it could be just whatever, you know. And oh, we got a phone call.
Oh, okay.
Oh man. Just tell her okay. Just tell him okay.
Yeah,
It could be, like I said, it could be anything.
yeah.
You notice they're in Subway ahead of you ordering a sandwich. Maybe you want to go buy their sandwich, you know? And so, no,
Probably.
I'm gonna need Cynthia.
Yeah, she's gonna need Cynthia
Oh my
for
goodness, that's about my care. They could be taking care of
indefinitely.
somebody, you know. It could be running someone's groceries for them. Maybe they just need
Yeah.
help going to the store, giving them a ride. Um, So, like I said, Lent starts on Wednesday. It
They
ends
weren't
on
working
Easter
then, but
Sunday. So that's like what, a month and a half.
whenever that
Um,
comes about, yeah.
yeah, I love to smile at people. I
All
love
right,
to tell strangers I love you.
Cynthia,
I
you
do.
go.
Maybe it's weird. I don't know. I don't think it's weird. I just do it, you know? Another thing I did, and I did not do it this past Christmas, but I try to. I've been doing it for years. Is I'll just look in the phone book and I will mail somebody I don't know a Christmas card. Well, it's not Christmas right now, so I guess you can't do that. But you could mail maybe like a happy spring card, or I guess season's greetings would work on any season, huh? But I do that at Christmas. It never occurred to me that somebody might not like it. My mom one day said, "Well, hey, what if somebody just like passed away in their family, and like I don't know, that like that card makes them sad or something, like." And that just never occurred to me in my whole life, I guess. um, because I think it would make me happy if a stranger mailed me a card, because why would someone do that unless they love you? Like maybe they don't know you, but they love somebody so much that they just want to show it. It doesn't matter that they know you or not. They just sent you something, you know? So there's so many ways of doing this without even having to say, I love you. Of course, I love you is always nice to hear. But like we say, if you can't, or you don't know how, or it's just not feasible, or something that, you know, um, you could, another thing, I know like on some of the utility bills, you could donate like $5 and it just goes to like someone else's bill or something. But there's just an infinite amount of things you could do to show that you care. So my challenge to you, it's always my challenge to myself, my challenge to you. So let me know what you guys think. Questions, comments. You guys have any ideas that maybe I didn't say in this video, or you're just kind of shy and you don't know how to get started, or just whatever it is. You can comment to us. You can ask us. You can suggest for us to do something. Yeah, we would always definitely. So, um, I'm going to get a hot pocket. I'm starving. What time is it? 2:30. And I have another video that a friend asked me, and so I'm gonna talk about that. But you guys uh, think about this one, and you know, and just I'm at a loss for words. But but yeah, tell us what you think. We'll check you later.